podcast. This is Kayla.
This is Becky, and we're with A Couple of Bees Read.
Yes, and we also enjoy our weekly wine. What is the weekly wine, Becky?
Today it is by Comte
de la Terre.
Means Tale of the Land, and it is one of your favorites, Malbec. Yes.
I love it.
Yes, and their wines are always so good.
Have we had their Malbec before?
I don't think we've had their Malbec, but we have had, it's either their Pinot Noir or their Cab. I'm not sure which one, but we have had their wine before, or it may have just been their blend.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
It's refreshing. Is there plum?
Dark plum,
Blueberry?
cranberry, and raspberry.
Cranberry and raspberry.
Yes, yes.
And you can taste that. This is delicious.
Well, it is dark plum. I'm looking at the wrong thing, but yes.
Dark plum and blackberry.
Blackberry.
Yeah. Okay, I was like blueberry. Those don't taste alike, and yet I will confuse them with wine.
This would be really good. You know, of course, with red wines go really well with any kind of beef. But Beau, we call it his Hobbit stew.
Oh, yes.
This would be really good with that stew because he makes it. It's got big chunks, you know, of carrots and potatoes and the meat and celery and all of the spices and things he puts in there. I think this would go so well with that. So we'll have to get him to make us some the next time we have one of these bottles.
Yes. All right. So the iPad.
Okay.
There we go. So the book we're talking about today is Beach Haven by T.I. Lowe. It's part of her Carolina Coast series. It is the first book in that series. We got to meet her at the Southern Christian Writers Conference, and she's so precious and spunky and just a wonderful speaker, a wonderful person. And so we started reading her books. We started out with Under the Magnolias, and I enjoyed it so much that I immediately bought Beach Haven. And partially I was like, I'm going to buy this and then I'm going to read it at the beach, but I didn't wait. I listened to it while at the gym, while everywhere, and then by the end I was just so into it that I had to finish reading it on my Kindle. So Beach Haven, obviously it takes place on the Carolina coast. You've got this cute, quirky, spunky girl named Opal who runs her own furniture shop.
Oh, cool.
And her furniture shop is called Bless the Smiths. And she refurbishes furniture.
Oh, cool.
So out of junk. Like, she takes it and she makes it quirky, unique furniture pieces that you can only get there. And what she does with each furniture piece she makes, she takes a seashell and puts it somewhere inside the furniture and that seashell represents a prayer that she's prayed for the future owner of this.
Aww.
So
sweet.
A friend of a friend has reached out to Opal and they're like, my friend Lincoln Cole, he was in the military. He basically got blown up and his leg is really badly wounded. He's looking for a place to work for a while to, get back on his feet. So she agrees, and, Opal's this tiny, it refers to her as a pixie half the time. Like, she's this tiny, tiny ginger-haired woman, and Lincoln Cole is this massive bear of a man, with long dark hair and a beard, just, quintessential lumberjack with a limp. And he comes into the store the first day, takes one look at this eccentric girl, and is like, I have to go. I cannot be here. She is extra, and I just want to go take a nap. But of course, Opal has seen him. Opal has decided I'm going to help him whether he likes it or not. And she immediately gives him a furniture piece, and kind of forces it upon him, like literally puts it in his Jeep when he's eating lunch somewhere else.
Yes.
So he gets home and he finds all the shells in it, and that's where we get the story behind the shells. He comes back to her and he's like, you left all these seashells in that thing you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, no, you're supposed to keep them. Those are my wishes and prayers for you. So
I love it already.
He's so rude to her. He's so mean to her. Doesn't want anything to do with her. And then a hurricane hits. And it just about wipes out her whole store. And he feels bad because he's been a bit of a butthead. And decides, okay, I am going to go help her fix up her store. I'm going to help her out, and I'm going to put up with her shenanigans. And so he does. And we get, you know, the threads of a love story kind of coming together. And I can't really say much more without giving away the plot. That is like what happens within the first 20 pages. But it's just this super sweet love story that really focuses on healing, on family, and on forgiveness of yourself and of others. And it's beautifully written. We mentioned in our last review of a T.I. Lowe book, she's very, very good at character development. Yes. She creates these multifaceted characters who you just feel like, you know, you finish one of her books and you just feel like you just had coffee with a friend.
Yeah.
And I would definitely say that for this book. I would also say for those of you who maybe aren't Christian fiction fans, this is not one of those that's going to preach to you. It's not a preachy book at all. I would also say, like, again, like Magnolias, it really deals with mental health as well. Particularly with Lincoln having PTSD.
Right.
So you get to see, you know, what real human people are like. And that's what I appreciate about her books and about her characters. I'm probably going to read the whole series before I go to the beach because I'm on track to do that now, apparently. But this one was great. Definitely check out Beach Haven by T.I. Lowe if you want a good, sweet love story. With characters that you're going to remember as your friends.
Oh, I love it. Can't wait to read it myself.
All right. Bye, guys.